Jim's Hot Rods Beyond here. Welcome. Pink Ford Roadster. Show you some progress. Okay. These two holes right here, I have to mount the radiator on the front of it. It will not fit in that little spot. Engine's too damn big. So we're gonna go over here, show you some products. These two right here are the front brackets. Okay. I have all the welds filled, ready for primer, but as you can tell, it's raining outside. That right there is the new grill shell. Almost ready to go. So enough with that nonsense. I have to sandblast that, get that cleaned up. And I've been off and on. Got some those tires right, that tire and this tire right there are the ones going on the back of this here car. Let's see what the back of this here looks like. There's not a whole lot to look at when I mock this thing up. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. You know, I bought a lot of stuff for it, and some things work, some things don't. So this is where I'm stuck at. You know, I made this a long time ago. That's gonna work. I just have to finish welding some gussets in there. It's got a full suspension. I'm gonna use some shocks for right now until I can get the coilover springs. I did the panhard bar yesterday, which was October 10th. That's where I'm stuck at until it's pretty decent to paint, because I have to take all this stuff apart, sand the welds down, finish welding the rear end. I might have to recut this and re-spline this rear end, and I've already done this once because I'm having a hard time trying to find wheels to fit these tires in a large old Ford 9-inch bolt pattern. So I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna stop right there until the weather corrects itself. I might as well start laying out the exhaust. This is all of my exhaust. These are my mufflers, all stainless steel, 1 5/8" stainless steel exhaust tubes. I have 8 45s, 8 90 degrees. The legs measure, I think, 16 inches long by 8 inches or something like that, or 6 inches, whatever. No need to know that profile. This is my stainless steel header collector flange, and they all have to be well. I want to TIG weld this together, but I might end up tack welding everything together with the MIG in 4 corners, get everything like squared off, and then take it apart and then TIG weld every single one individually. So I got those, and what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up. So I've had these flanges out of 3/8 stainless steel burned out with a laser table. I had a company write me a program for this, and I probably could have bought steel ones, but that's not good enough. If you're just gonna put crappy ass steel ones on, that's not good enough. If it looks that shitty, rip it out, do it again. But that's stainless steel. Okay? And this is what I'm doing right now. Since I have to come out of here, come down, and I have to go down the side and try to hit that connector with my flange somewhere in here, because I'm going to put the muffler right there with a turn down. But I have to do it after this, because I'm going to put a connector of 2-inch stainless steel, which I have over there, and a couple of 2-inch steel flanges. It's actually 2 on each side because I want an H pipe in between this. I don't want an X pipe. I don't want it dumped out. It's not. These engines require equalization of pressure between the cylinders. So the only way to do that, because this engine had it from the factory, is to put an H pipe in after the collector. So if my collector's here, then I have to put a little 4 or 5-inch stub of 3-inch stainless, drill a hole in it, put a 2-inch flange, go across to the other side to connect to that. And that's the correct way to do it. So basically this is what I'm doing as I'm mocking this up. So you can see how this is going to look. It's going to be something like that. There's not a lot of people, definitely not a lot of videos on YouTube doing this shit, especially out of stainless. I mean, it's big ass companies and they don't really describe anything. It's pretty vague of what they tell you. But, you know, they hold secrets, and there's no secrets. There's no secrets here. Anybody can freaking do this shit. So, anyways, bank 1. The bank 1 has to go into the bottom. Basically, I'm going to go out of the first one into the bottom right side. Bank 2, it's going to come out the inside of the bottom one. Bank 3 is going to come out through the back side of the first top one, and then the last bank is going to come out of here and goes right into there. At least that's my goal. The plan is I'm going to try to lay that out. So I have a shitload of straight piece. I'm going to show you that. That right there is a 8-foot piece of 1.5" stainless steel exhaust tube. So I'm going to cut all of my straight pieces out of that baby. And I should have enough. Should have enough to do this. But, you know, if I don't, I spend a lot more money. Not a little money, but a lot more money on this car. Because, well, I mean, if you go this far, you might as well just keep going, right? I still have to order new front tires. I'm going to use these, but I still have to order front tires and the wheels. They just keep snowballing on the wheels, so I have no idea what I'm going to do now. I might even have them custom made. That's my goal. My goal was to do that. I was actually making a set of wheels myself, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to get onto this exhaust. You can see how that's going to pretty much pan out. I got to come out of this 90, 45, down up underneath that there flange. Header gasket is going to be the shape. That's actually a sealed cone. So I'm going to actually weld the muffler to this. I just want the muffler, the whole header all as one with turn down on the collector, all TIG welded together. And the only thing that's going to be unbolted is the H pipe with two basically exhaust donuts, one on each side of the car to equalize the pressure. But you can see how that's gonna, it's gonna look pretty, I know it's gonna sound pretty awesome because the mufflers that I have for this, I have on my 49 truck, and they're absolutely awesome. They sound great. Just a nice, really deep tone. So, there you go. I'll get on to the next one. See you later.